There we go. But the premise is we are going to build things in these little boxes, right? And the thing that we build is written on books in the game. We've got 3 steps per build. Here's the catch, and this is what makes it Build Babel instead of just building stuff. We wrote the instructions, and then we ran them through Google Translate a bunch of times, and then back to English. So you're not going to have just, oh yes, put some blocks down. It's going to be scrambled by Google Translate. So, welcome in, and I hope you enjoy the chaos. All right, let me just grab a sip of tea here. And let's turn on our Discord sound. All right, y'all. I'm unmuted and I'm live. Don't embarrass me. I mean, never mind. I think they might be muted for their intros now. Okay. How are the sound levels? I've got the music in a different browser than usual, so I'm not sure where it's hitting for y'all. Yeah, I definitely had some tech issues. Oh yeah, so let me tell y'all exactly what happened here. So first, I think most everybody knows I got laid off the week before Thanksgiving. Thanks, boss. But that's over. I have a new job. But in the midst of all that, right, I had all the time in the world, but it's just really hard to get motivated about much of anything while you're jobless, right? Ad going. All right, hang on. Nope, not that. There we go.
No, not that.
Howdy, Quimbley. Okay.
Howdy.
Ad done.
That's...
So.
Oh no, not ads. Gross.
Yeah, right. All right. So your chat gets to hear my story too. So
okay,
Well,
I'm using you to adjust my volume.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So I got laid off the week before Thanksgiving, right? And no worries, I got a job now. We're good. But I ended up just with loads of extra time while I was doing the job search. But basically, it's really hard to be motivated for content when you're worried about having income. So I didn't do much of that. Y'all probably noticed who've been watching for a while, I skipped multiple weeks in there. And then I finally get a job, and my computer just bricks. Like, absolutely useless. It literally, Windows would turn on, and then within 3 minutes, it would just freeze and never unfreeze. And of all things, I spent days and hours upon hours trying to figure out what was going on. And of all things, there is a power service that Windows uses that only really matters for laptops, but it was killing my desktop computer. So I ended up losing another 3 or maybe 4 streams because of that. And I finally got it all up and running. And I didn't really test everything exactly. So I didn't realize until right before the stream that Chrome, which normally is where I play my music, won't start. And I have no idea why. So I had to very quickly find a different browser for the music. So all that to say this, if it's too loud, please do tell me. Do we know how far along Chrono is?
He said 5 to 10ish just a second ago.
Okay. Oh.
So not horrible, but like
I should probably
we're still gonna tease him.
Probably actually look at the Discord.
Well, you know, if we're going on stereotypes, I should have been the one running late.
Well, you know. All right, Vol says volume is good.
J-Dog, will you talk a little more? Because you haven't talked much. I want to make sure you're good.
I prefer not to talk. That's why.
It's okay.
That's
I
why
still
I really
need to
like
adjust your
co-streaming
volume.
with people. Is because like then what I can do is I can do what I do all of the other times. Is I just sit back and let other people talk, and I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, but
It's
like
really nice.
that's cool and all, but when you do talk, if you talk like 6 times my volume level, it's gonna be tragic.
Nah,
if I-
let your users just have no eardrums.
I prefer my people with eardrums personally. Yeah, eardrums are great. Also, for those of y'all who don't know, that was the voice of J-Dog, aka Jordan. So,
Hello, everybody.
do I have my overlays turned on? So
Let's go over to Quimbly.
Because I should.
Invade.
Invasion? Oh no, hold on. They're invading my personal space.
There we go.
Where's overlays? Do y'all remember?
The Discord overlays?
Yeah, like for overlays to appear on like your games.
Shift
Oh,
0
game overlay.
perhaps?
There it is.
I think, yeah, it's Shift 0 for me.
Yeah. Well, I just had to re-enable it. I was
So-
like,
Funny story. You know what else I haven't fixed yet since
Oh, hi,
getting the
guys.
computer back up? Is
Your
I don't have
overlays.
my mute button set up. So,
Uh-oh.
Vol, thank you for the redemption. Anybody else who's streaming who needs to hydrate? I just got an actual water redemption.
That's
Oh,
dope.
hydrate.
And welcome
I'll
in,
hydrate.
Fire. I think I said that, but
I'll
just in case.
hydrate in. What's the word? Camaraderie.
What?
Sympathy
I was drinking
hydration
water.
or
Sympathy hydration. In camaraderie. The overlay's not working. Jangrich Discord. I turned it on.
you may or may not be able to get that done in the time that Chrono gives us. It took me, I think, 3 streams to make it work properly.
It's
In fact,
shift.
It's not working properly right now. Hang on. It's there, but it's not lit
Well,
up. What's going on?
they updated, what's it called? Words. Discord today. Like,
Testing.
Oh,
massive update today. And I
Gross.
guarantee you it's screwed with my stuff. Oh yeah, the whole overlay.
oh, there! Hey,
system
my
is
overlay
completely
just turned
different.
on. I fixed things.
Nice work.
Howdy, Shield. Welcome in. Yeah, we're definitely professionals here. You know.
Look, 10 minutes before stream, I couldn't even get the game to show up. And I was panicking. I'm like, look, I stream Minecraft. How does Minecraft not show up in my OBS? What the heck is this?
Yeah. I'm gonna come out of full screen so it stops pausing it.
Look, I normally start at 6:30, so like I'm just full of energy now because I delayed. And I get to give Chrono grief. It's my favorite part of the day.
Okay.
I don't know what they did to the overlay system, but
I don't either.
I don't like it.
Get good scrubs.
I don't like change.
So,
Okay. Overlays are working again. I don't know why they stopped.
alright.
I'm sorry, Fire. The joke pod is still also in rehab. Yeah. So for those who
Look,
aren't
I have
aware,
a moonwalking camel.
why do you have a moonwalking camel?
The question is, why don't you?
Fair. Did it wiggled its ears?
It did. Whee! And then moonwalk.
Okay. Oh, you know what? The overlay doesn't work in full screen mode. What?
Well, no, because I was never in full screen. And I was having
No,
issues
mine
with
just stopped working when I went to full screen. Oh, Discord. It's the gift that keeps on taking. Hey, Chrono just started playing Minecraft. There he is.
Huh.
Hey,
man,
Chrono.
Should be great.
All right. gonna do this.
Hi.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm already pulling out
Oh, I need a-
animals, then
that's
I'm
what I
ready
need.
to go. I mean, need I remind anyone of the great animal invasion?
Oh yeah, that is actually where is Chrono? That is actually on this server.
Oh, I know. It's great.
I'm getting things started. I'm so sorry.
Are you with us? Like physically, are you in the right spot? Or...
I'm in the game. I haven't booted up the game yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting there. Getting there.
He's
Things are
coming
happening.
eventually.
Okay.
Why does my caption still say horse galloping? I'm on a camel.
Because there's a horse behind you.
But I get camel grunts, footsteps, and horse gallops. Why do camels not have their own sounds?
Listen, I just want to say.
Camel yeets! They call it camel yeets! Sorry, I just read the caption and it said camel yeets!
And this is why we invite Quimbly.
I didn't
Oh.
know camels
Hang on.
I don't think this horse has the stats it's supposed to.
Oh, hey, welcome to my camel. I want to yeet. Yeet!
Welcome to my camel. Wanna yeet.
That's a normal sentence. I don't see the issue.
Well, I blame your upbringing.
Yeah, yeet! I blame my friends. They're weird.
Dirt in my area. Uh-oh. What's he doing?
I don't know, but he's
Please
not
do not
camel
spawn an
eating.
infinite number of camels.
No camel eats.
No, I'm trying to spawn a fast horse,
Oh.
Oh.
and
Yeah,
it's not
I
working.
don't know how to do that kind of thing. I'm not that technical of a
Hey,
Minecrafter.
horse volleyball. Let's go.
So Chrono, how was the game news?
It was game and newsy.
I don't know what's going on.
I
That is the
have
normal
been left
state of
to my
things.
own devices.
Yep.
Vol in chat says top quality content as always.
Look,
Can't ask for anything more.
I'm simply here to yageets.
Oh no, I've been betrayed by Canva yet again.
Okay,
Trading
this
I'm
is
not gonna do that.
okay. This is a serious question. Were we supposed to prepare 2 things?
not prepared to
Yeah,
things.
that's how we do 2 rounds.
Okay, good. I prepared 2. Just
Okay,
make
okay.
sure.
Oh, okay, you had me
This
so
was gonna be a
good.
very awkward conversation otherwise.
Somebody just gets to sit and watch.
Were we supposed to translate our instructions?
This is just an exercise in understanding the English language.
Hey,
You're
weird
doing
question.
Quinn.
Who are you?
You know,
How did I get here?
who are any of
Why
us
am I
really?
streaming again?
Where do babies come from?
Hey,
It's
I
not
used
that
to
kind of
know-
stream, you know.
I didn't know Denali was that kind of streamer.
He is not that kind of streamer.
Wait, you're a streamer? What's your
Sometimes.
Twitch channel?
What's that?
What's your Twitch channel?
It's Denala TX.
Bruh, that's like your name.
I know, right?
Hi,
I'm glad
Quinley.
someone's getting a laugh.
Are you saying I'm not funny? What do you mean?
Oh no,
somebody's
I
getting
think
a
you are very funny. Stop. Listen, okay? Let me go.
Y'all are gonna break my stuff, and I'm gonna have to fix it. And I'm gonna be very
already said
disappointed, and I'm gonna give you a disapproving look.
I was the kid who didn't do well with rain delays, okay? Ah, rain!
Am I holding us up? I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I mean, depends on what you want us to be doing.
Hey, this is your show, man. I'm just here to build and babble.
Well, we got plenty of babble. We don't have much building going on.
Fair.
Lots of babble, little build.
What's it called?
Welcome to Babble Babble.
Babble.
There's no building,
Wait,
just
hold on.
babbling.
Put it back to rain. Put it back to rain.
You're chanting.
Oh, what?
Did you get the wrong enchantment?
Maybe. Listen, I don't do.
What? Channeling is the one that like lets you do electricity.
Yeah, that's what I thought. There.
Oh, I may
You try.
actually have to restart my internet.
What? Oh,
But just good old ISP.
All right.
At it again.
oh.
Well, for the people in chat who
Hold on.
Hey now.
aren't familiar with Minecraft, this is the part that we normally don't do during these streams.
I'm so
Am
sorry.
It should.
I did hit a mob. What do you mean it needs to hit a mob? I did hit a mob. Oh, it probably has to be a thunderstorm, doesn't it?
I
No,
don't
I
think
just said
so.
it's a
Oh.
thunder. Ow.
Did it work?
I don't. Oh.
Oh. Hang on, what did you
There
do?
it goes.
I don't know. Can we put it?
Oh, okay.
Nah, I put it back to rain. Let's see if it. Huh? I guess it does have to thunder.
Ah. They used to be fine without thunder. Huh.
Yeah, that was.
So is the building over? No, it hasn't started.
Oh!
That hurts my ears.
There's no way I can hit this from here, can I?
Hold on.
This is what it's degraded to.
Hey guys, look, I made a friend. Ah, no! You have to get him to blow up on other things.
Oh, hang on.
Like
Oh, I hit it.
Give me that.
skeletons. See, you play skeletons,
There.
and then you get heads. See? Could I have just spawned it in?
Hold on, hold on,
yes.
hold on. Here's a thought. Oh wait, hold on.
Vol says do a repeating piston with a trident under the lightning rod. Yes, that is a thing that we could do.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
Why would you
Sorry,
do
it
that?
went faster than I was expecting. Okay.
It's a really good thing we have mob griefing off.
It's a shame.
Is it though? Is it really?
I had it all under control. I don't know what you mean.
I don't know what you mean by control.
I had strength. I killed it.
Alright, I think Chrono is restarting. So, y'all cut Chrono some slack. He has had so many issues with his ISP, and it is actually his ISP. So, please extend a little bit of grace on that front.
Okay. It might be good.
Okay?
I mean, feel free to do the thing, but
Do which thing?
where you gonna be? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
All right. Well, are y'all ready for me to give everybody the here's what we're doing part of the intro? Nice
Go
head. Jordan, Quimbley, did y'all hear me?
Huh? Oh,
Oh,
sure. Yeah, go for it.
baby, I forgot I was muted.
Okay. So let me come up here so I can see y'all. Right. So everybody, welcome to Build Babel. Basically, here's what we've done. Everybody who is playing tonight has designed a build that takes exactly 3 steps to complete. Not 3 simple steps, but 3 steps to complete. And then we took the instructions for that build and we ran it through Google Translate over and over and over. So,
And over and over.
yeah,
And over.
Zulu, Vietnamese, Russian, Gaelic, one of the Native American languages. I've actually forgotten which one. Yeah, we went through, I think it's 18 or 19 languages, I want to say, and then back to English. And we took those steps and we put 1 step into each of the 3 Minecraft books that are in the chests down there. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate through everybody else's builds, and each of us is going to do 1 step of the build. And we're going to have to use the Google Translate version of the instructions. And then we'll see, how well it compares to what we were actually expecting. So, good luck. And hey, Chrono, you're right on time.
Right on.
Hey, I
Right.
showed up. I did it.
So we've got Jordan on purple, Chrono on cyan, I'm on orange, and Quimbly is on green. Are we ready to start?
Did you really just give everybody normal colors but me? This is blue.
Hold on,
Sir.
hold on.
Excuse
we
me, in
going to the-
Minecraft, that's the actual color cyan. What do you mean?
I feel like we overcomplicate. Don't go down there. Don't fool with that.
What did you do?
What is-
Oh!
Oh,
So-
There. Is that better?
Oh my gosh. Sure.
You're blue now. Lame.
The worst part is he's still cyan on the other one. Okay. So everybody got your books in place and all that?
I think so. We're
Yeah.
supposed to have like 1 with original instructions and then 1 with the random steps, right?
Yeah, we should have 3 steps. So you should have 3 books labeled step 1, step 2, step 3, or something like that.
If they're
What
all
if
in
I
the same
fabbed
book,
them?
we'll just flip pages.
Okay, I think I got it. I think I did it right.
Okay. All right, so everybody's going to move 1 to the right. So, Quimbly, you're going down to the purple one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to mute up just long enough so that you can read the first instruction with your chat. And then we'll unmute while we're actually building.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Did
Are
we
we gonna
use
do a
Chrono?
countdown like we did last time?
I think he's talking.
Hold on.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not ready. I'm lost.
You're
no, my
lost.
capture
It's
was like
okay.
blanked out. No, my
Jesus
capture was all blanked
saves.
out. I had to
Everybody
I had
so
to-
far has had at least one issue, I think.
change it to windowed mode.
I had to do that
I could not have
too.
anticipated Minecraft not doing it.
Okay.
Maybe-
So we're shifting 1 to
All right,
the
yep.
which,
So
the
Chrono's
right?
starting at orange, and remember, only
Okay.
read step 1. So
Yes,
mute
sir.
yourselves so that you can talk to your chat and read the step out loud if you want to, and then when you're done, come back and unmute.
Talk to my chat on mute. Got it.
Yep.
Normal stream things. Got it.
Okay, we are muted, and we have step 1. Are y'all ready for this? Build a house 9 blocks wide with bricks. The floor should be 3 blocks high and have an oak front door. Okay, that actually sounds fairly normal, which means it's probably entirely wrong. But the instructions are straightforward. So, ready as we'll ever be. Exactly. Hey, by the way, now that we've started, shout out to Lulu, who is now the latest member of the Fellowship. So welcome aboard. All right. Now I'm going to go and unmute again.
Then we
Okay.
will unmute while we build.
All right, I am done reading to my chat.
My
So-
chat loves story time.
Okay, go ahead and grab any blocks that you think you're gonna need, and we will start once everybody has their stuff.
Okay, I can do that.
I'm taking this very literally because the instructions were very straightforward.
Same. Quimbly, how you feeling? You like that one?
I am feeling like I'm going to be pretty wild. Just letting you know.
I think it's for the best.
Oh, wait, we're not opening yet?
Are y'all ready?
I closed it.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready as I'll
Okay.
ever be.
I'm going to start the timer. We're going for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5?
Do we need to go a little bit longer?
I thought it was 10.
Perfect.
I think 5 works well.
Yeah, 10 turned out to be too long for a lot of them.
Okay.
So, all right, and open. So you can start your building, and yeah,
Okay.
just don't give anything away. Let's see, this is
Side. Give everything away. Got it. You get a car.
Exactly.
You get a car. You all get cars.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. So I had somebody in chat say they weren't familiar with Minecraft.
What?
I know, right? But this is Minecraft. We're building with blocks.
Yay, blocks.
9.
Okay, so this is an off-topic question, but do you guys like the block-breaking particles?
What?
When
You
you say
know-
like them, are you asking whether we like how they look or that they exist?
Both.
I like that
like-
they exist.
Yeah, same.
I am
can agree.
ambivalent toward their actual looks.
I think they're kind of cute.
I hate them. Harsh, I know.
Hi, I'm dying over here. Give me one sec.
No seconds.
No
You're
dying
out of
allowed.
time.
It's
No,
a family
I'm
stream.
not
You can't
dead
die.
yet. I'm dying. There's a difference.
This is going to be an ugly build because of the instructions that I have. Sorry, Quimbly.
Look, I'm pretty sure one of my instructions says make it beautiful, but maybe that's the second build.
Oh, yeah, I don't have that instruction.
Okay, yeah. One of my steps literally says make it beautiful,
Well,
and I thought that was a funny step.
I don't know how Chrono's doing, but one of my steps literally says it's simple. So,
Yeah, nothing about what I'm doing right now is simple, and I'm making it as complicated as possible. Because I'm being obtuse.
I
Rubber
just
juice,
don't-
Java juice.
Fire, the question was, do you like the particles from when you break blocks?
The correct answer is no.
The correct answer is have opinions of your own and don't listen to streamers.
No. Listen.
Don't-
If you're gonna
Don't
listen
listen
to
to you guys.
anybody, listen to me.
Denali successfully filled 11 blocks. I'm just telling you.
Hang on.
I don't know what you did, but congratulations.
But you did it.
How do I turn
Proud
that
of you.
off? I've forgotten. What's the command to turn off the?
It's like the log commands or something.
Let's try that. Yeah, I build lazy when I'm in creative.
That's why we should have world edit. We get things done real fast.
There, now you can't see that I'm cheating. Although my chat can definitely see how well I type, which is not. Hang on. There we go. I'm curious to know what people's chats think about the question. Let's see.
No, this doesn't make sense, but okay.
That's normal. Let's see.
Look, I read my instructions and then went, I'm gonna be annoyingly literal.
I guess I can't really
I mean-
blame you for that.
It did come from me,
I
so
can.
if you were going to be literal,
I'm
that's your
sure
best
this
chance.
is exactly what you were picturing.
Just so you know, we've got about 40 seconds left.
Oh, wait,
I need all 40 of those.
I need exactly one thing.
I'm definitely going to run out of time. Come on. It would help if I could place blocks properly. Okay. This is not exactly what you asked for, but it's close.
I just don't know what we're doing.
Are we
Okay. Time is up. Come out. Close it up. Put your step book back in the chests.
You're not my real book, you're my step book.
Oh,
I
I'm
should have
sorry.
seen that coming.
I forgot we were switching between each step. And so I feel bad for the person coming in. J-Dog, you're gonna ask us questions.
All right,
you
rotate.
tried to do all of that?
No. I did the first step, but I wasn't sure. You know what? You'll just see when you open the door.
Okay, I'm looking
wait.
forward to it.
Chrono, your instructions, are they in one book and you just turn pages?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, well, don't read
Make-
page 1. All right,
Gotcha.
mute up and read step 2 with your chats.
All right. Mute.
Yeah, it was perfect timing, wasn't it, Fire? And Lou, yes, of course, you're welcome, and we are really glad you're with us. What? Anybody want to take a crack at translating this? I need some tea. Yeah. I hope whatever is already in there gives me a clue. Okay, seriously, whose build do I have? This is Jordan's, right? He's not.
Yes. That is Jordan's.
Okay, he's still muted.
Yeah.
I love the wording on this.
Look, my wording was fantastic, and I wish you all the luck to all it.
I mean, you can't match Jordan's. I'm quite sure of that.
Oh,
No,
this
what I'm
one.
saying is,
This one was
wait
tough.
till you see what I
I'll be
did for
honest,
step
Anand.
one. Good luck.
You picked the luck of the draw on that one.
Jordan, I just have one question.
Yes.
What is wrong with you?
There's a lot of things wrong with me, but the words that were written there had nothing to do with me. I promise.
It's all Google's fault.
It is Google's fault. Okay,
Yeah.
it's
But,
not
like,
my fault.
I can't even pick blocks. So
You're right. You're right. You
all right.
can't.
So I'm starting the timer.
I really can't wait to
Are
see
y'all
what
ready?
you think.
Good. I'm
Yeah.
glad that you're ready. We're starting now. Okay.
Holy moly. You did this in 5 minutes?
That's why I use commands.
What's up?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's yeah.
Hi, welcome to my brain.
Okay.
We'll just
Hang on.
assume this is the bottom.
I apologize for what you're having to witness, Denalit. Actually, I don't. It was fun.
I don't know how many that is. I lost count. That seems right. Okay, let me look back at this book here. Oh, we didn't count the right direction.
I don't know if this is the right way.
Oh no.
So let's destroy that. Destroy that.
I don't.
Actually, you know what I want? Yes.
Oh, that worked out perfectly. Nicely done.
Good job, you!
Whoever did these instructions.
I don't know which one you're on.
I think it's the one you just had. I don't know.
What color are you on?
Does anybody know how to get an Alex head?
You murder Alex.
Quimbly, come
You
over
have
here.
to have.
I'm not
Take one
Alex!
game.
Just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I'm every girl. What am I, your representative of women?
I'm every woman.
Hi, chat. I would like to greet you to the only woman that plays Minecraft. It is
That's
I,
fantastic.
the woman.
Oh man.
If I'm like the only woman that plays Minecraft, like, can I get a trophy or something? I don't even know what it would be for. I just want a trophy. It's my millennial showing. I'm good. That's why I need a trophy, because I'm good.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to go look up how to get an Alex head.
Those are gifted words.
I was in the gifted class.
Oh,
Yeah.
me too! Let's go, bro!
I have a lot of friends who were. I didn't quite make the cut. I underperformed admirably.
I don't know what I just did. My window started going everywhere.
Oh, you can't waterlog a button? That's sad.
I feel like this needs more. How much time we got left?
Not enough.
A minute and a half.
Oh no, that's not enough time.
All right, this is. That's what it says to do.
Yeah, but what does it mean? Because just like a girl, it'll say one thing but mean another.
You
Oh
said
my.
that. I did not.
I did.
The
The
stereotype.
representative of woman.
We got left and right channel.
I'm running out of time. Chat, this is a disaster.
A beautiful disaster.
Disaster.
Okay, hang on.
Oh my.
No, that's people are gonna take it wrong if I do that.
They already took it wrong.
Look, I'm taking
It's
everything
too
as
late.
wrong as I possibly can.
It's
There.
wrong,
It's
but
DNA.
it's been taken. I just don't know what to do here.
I'm just gonna go ahead and close that. 'Cause
You know, adding a little flourish.
I'm just gonna
know
call
what
it a
else
day.
to add.
We're done. We're done.
That's what God did. He created something, he called it a day, and said, "That's good."
All right, you got 3 seconds.
All right, good. I'm done.
All right.
Ah!
Come on.
They invite me for chaos, so it's okay.
Oh, are we done?
Yeah,
I'm-
y'all
I'm
are
here
out of
for my
time. Y'all need to
purpose.
close it.
Bong.
Man, I would have done better if I was in cyan instead of blue.
Probably.
It's
I
true.
just felt called out. Everybody got normal colors, and then I had cyan, like I'm some kind of laser printer or something.
I want magenta.
All right, rotate.
Oh my.
Oh.
So going to purple.
Yeah, you're going to purple.
All right, just wanted
No,
to be
go
sure.
to chartreuse.
Chartreuse.
Okay.
Not even remotely the same color, by the way.
I didn't put the
That's
book back.
wrong.
It's okay.
All
We
right.
all made multiple copies, I'm pretty sure.
Mute up and read to your chat.
Read to my chat. All right, chat.
Read
Story
to
time.
chat.
All right, we are on mute. We gotta skip pages 1 and 2. At the end of the bridge are stone pillars decorated with flowers, and the sides of the bridge are decorated with wooden panels. I really hope there is a bridge, because if not, this is going to be very hard to do. Okay. Come on, mute buttons. Thank you.
Who's the purple build?
That's Jordan.
Jordan.
Aren't you excited?
Good luck!
I-
Good luck! Good luck!
I'm concerned.
I hear your shield.
I don't hear your shield. You
Uh,
have to talk louder.
Oh. Oops.
all right, grab some blocks if you dare.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna wing it. I gotta see what exists before I grab anything.
It won't help you. I'm gonna tell you that. Right
It will
now.
not help.
Nope.
It will not help
I'm
at all.
excited. I'm excited for this then.
Oh, hey, Skybutter's in the chat in YouTube. Haven't seen him in a long time. Welcome in. All right, y'all ready to start?
Yes,
Ready
let's
as the
go.
lever be.
All right,
Let's
Pressing-
ride.
go.
Come on, press the button.
Oh. That's
Oh, good. I'm so glad
well,
this is
okay
here.
then.
Okay.
Okay, I need.
How do we?
It's like, what the heck? What is this?
I can't remember what version of Minecraft adds what features, but I think we might be 1 or 2 versions behind. Okay, so what we're gonna do.
Nope, that's not what we're doing. Tried that, didn't work.
This whole slab. We make a slide.
I'm gonna
adjustment.
do what Quimbley does best.
This is.
It is. Thank you, Fire.
For no reason, I need to press this button.
Yeah, I got put extremely close to the wall here.
You hear something? No, you don't.
I got extra blocks because I wasn't sure actually which one I would need. But I think this is all right. And okay, and then this.
Okay. I just realized I was doing it out of order. Fantastic. I don't
Isn't
know.
that great?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Neither do we.
True.
I don't know why I alternated those. It's fine. Nobody's even going to notice.
I've been talking, but forgot you couldn't hear me. My bad.
I was wondering why it was so quiet.
It's me! I'm the problem!
We are all the problems of our own making.
I made more problems. It's okay.
Too many there.
I'm gonna finish a second head of y'all, but I'm gonna disappear for like a second since I'm done. I'll be right back.
I think I actually might be done. What do you think, chat? I think we've met the criteria. Can I? Cannot. Yeah. All right, we've got a minute left, so I'll just stare at this for a while.
You think about what you did.
What I did. Have you seen what Jordan did?
Listen, okay? It was a passion piece.
Yeah, it's fine. This is a nice little build, actually.
I never claimed to be a builder, okay? I claim to be trying my best.
Why are there snowmen wandering around? Never mind. Never mind.
There's only one person who we can point to.
All right. Time is up.
I closed it as you said. Time was up.
Also, there
Contain
was a
this.
huge bug. It was like a mix between like a cricket and a cockroach, and it was terrifying, and I had to murder it.
Alright, to be fair, the snowmen weren't supposed to escape, but they did.
See, that's why you close your door first.
No, I was gonna trap myself in.
Then you fly over the top.
No, don't come in here with logic.
That's what I did. I mean, no, I definitely didn't unleash anything inside. Never mind. Ignore me.
You know, I had half a mind to just build a wither.
No.
Keep in mind, if it gets out,
Um,
you have to go hunt it down.
So
Escape. Lead server.
I may or may not have accidentally killed all the snowmen instead of just killing the one I was looking at.
Can I have like 5 seconds?
Fine,
I don't know if
fine.
I should have permissions. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no permissions for you. Come here.
The permission's gone.
Come here.
The snow-
I'll be back.
The snowballs in
Oh!
here make it better.
Ugh.
He's left.
That's okay. I de-op Jordan.
It's for the
Yeah.
best.
All right. I
Sorry.
Are
fixed
we
it.
starting at purple? 'Cause I feel like this one's
I
gonna
think
be
we
the
should
craziest.
end at purple.
I feel like that might be the best choice given how I started it.
Okay, well, let's start on the green end then.
Alright, that sounds
Alright.
completely normal.
I mean, for
Are we
certain
gonna
values
read
of
the
normal.
normal instructions before we see
I
it or
like this
after?
one.
You guys keep using the word normal.
I mean,
I'm normal.
I would start with the translated ones, just so that people understand what's going on, and then read
do we
the English
reveal it
ones.
first, or do we?
Yeah, first reveal. First reveal.
Okay.
Are y'all ready for a reveal?
I can't post it in F5. I thought I was talented. I'm not. Okay. Whoa!
Okay.
Neat.
That's cute.
Was it anything like what you intended?
It's supposed to be, but it's cute. I would live here.
Who had step 1 here?
I did. I didn't have time to finish the roof.
When I was like, you did this in 5 minutes, I was just like, what the
Wait,
heck?
is there an interior? Hold on.
There was not an interior when I left.
There's a bed.
There's a
Okay.
bed.
Okay. It does have
Okay.
an inside. It is not entirely done, but it does have an inside. And a lighthouse, apparently.
This is
All right, hang on. We gotta go through the instructions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we read
Let me
our
grab-
own or?
Are we doing?
I would say read, Quimbley, read all of them for yours, and you don't have to read
Okay,
all the regular
I'm gonna
English stuff
read
out
the
loud.
babbled ones. How about
Yeah.
that? Step 1 babbled. Build a house 9 blocks wide with bricks. The floor should be 3 blocks high and have an oak front door.
And it does.
How
Now-
did 9 come about?
What do you mean? 9 is a number.
It says build a house 9 blocks wide with bricks. What do you mean?
No,
How
no,
did
no.
9?
I mean, like from the original.
Well, I have. When we get to the original, it would make sense.
Oh, I'm not. Okay.
Step 2 said build a tower with oak. The tower was 7 cubits wide and 7 cubits high.
I literally read that.
We went
I
biblical
literally
there.
read that and went, "What in the Old Testament are we constructing here?"
It went a little bit biblical on us.
Okay, so
And then step
hang on.
3 said
7 cubits. That's 3.5 blocks. So you did it wrong.
I counted. I
guy.
read cube and went, "Minecrafts are cubes."
we'll see how right one of you were.
All right,
And then
step 3.
step 3 said place a 4-sided white cotton rod in front of the deck. The oak is used as a base and covered with oak knots.
Oh, referencing the buttons?
So I'm guessing the oak knots are the buttons.
Hang on. What happened in step 3? What part was actually added in step 3?
The wool, it looks
The
like.
lighthouse.
lighthouse?
The light of the lighthouse. So
Okay.
I added the wool and the shroom lights and the roof.
There was
Okay,
no mention
okay,
of lights
got
on
it.
step 3, but I do like how you did it.
The tower part
improvising.
in step 2, I started from inside the brick wall and went 7 up, and then I was like, "There needs to be more," so I went 7
up,
more
that's
up.
delicious.
Mid.
Rude.
And then I used the stripped oaks to just kind of like, I had extra time. I was like, well, that didn't take long. So then I just took the stripped logs and just went around for fun.
Okay, so do we read the originals now?
Yeah, so I was actually just looking through that. Interesting.
Yeah, it says create a circular base using stone brick with a diameter of 9 blocks. The base should be 3 blocks high with an oak door in the front. So we kept like the brick part, we kept the 9. So that was still there. Step 2, build a tower on top of the base out of oak blocks. The diameter of the tower should be 7 blocks and 7 high. And then step 3 was add a fan with 4 blades made out of white wool to the front and use oak logs in the center and an oak button to cap it off. It was a windmill.
Well,
I
Turned
mean,
into a lighthouse.
I think it was pretty good until I got here.
yeah, that was
I-
not bad.
It's not.
I enjoy the fact that we've got a light, like the lighting part, the tower part, and then the actual house shape. It is quite literally a lighthouse.
It looks like someone took one of those square lamps you would put on a nightstand.
Oh
and
yeah.
stuck it on top of the house.
All right, y'all ready?
Yee.
Okay.
I also want to hear people's like why they translated it the way they did, because that's always fun.
All right, I'm really curious to see how this turned out.
Let's go. Oh yeah, I should grab one of each too. I forget this is
Yeah.
a thing.
I'm sorry, I didn't split my instructions up into 3 books.
It's all right. All right, we good? Here we go.
E.
Okay.
Okay. I understand how it got here. This is not where it was meant to go.
I didn't put the eggs; those came natural.
Yeah. All right. Step 1.
3.
Create a large rectangle with white concrete and use white concrete on the sides and back to create the kitchen. Red rocks, black concrete, and railings were added to improve control.
All right.
Okay.
I had step 1.
Okay.
And so I went
Yeah,
tiled
yeah,
like
yeah.
A kitchen backsplash with like a red shape, and then
Uh-huh,
I just added rails. And then I had extra time, so I put some powered rails so
It
that
went off the
minecart would go in
rails.
circles.
Yeah, obviously.
Went a little
As
off
one
the
does.
rails.
Oh, I had a cauldron. I had a cauldron with water, so it's very kitchen-like, and that there was a water basin.
I will say, whenever I arrived, I knew exactly what it was supposed to be, so you did a good job.
It's a mechanized kitchen, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
All right. Step 2. Light a fire in the middle of the stove and use a piece of charcoal as firewood. Use light gray concrete or other silver blocks to make a fire bowl and use black glass to represent fire.
I always represent fire with black glass.
I don't know where the light gray concrete or other silver blocks went. Where is my
Obviously
fire
it says
bowl?
Iron.
Well, I don't know what I was doing. But I will say there is a furnace here, which
There
is
is.
conveniently burning things, and there is a fire with black glass. The light gray concrete is back here.
Oh,
My
okay.
brain didn't compute what I was supposed to do with it. I didn't
Well,
compute fireball.
My brain is not computing what you actually did with it.
You know, I see how you got here, though.
Yeah.
Sort
I'm
of.
glad you do. I don't.
I want to know where the iron came from.
Hang on. Add enough brown stock to the pot to make a thick gravy. Add chicken and vegetables to the pot. Add your favorite colors and patterns.
Okay, so I used the brown concrete powder because it kind of looks like a stock you could add.
Where
like
did
a
you
bouillon
add?
cube. On top of the cauldron.
Oh,
That makes sense. Okay, I was wondering where the cauldron went.
And then I added vegetables and chicken.
You definitely added chicken.
all right then.
Oh, they've escaped.
And then it said to make my favorite pattern. So I was like, oh, prismarine's pretty. So I made a diamond over here.
All right, y'all want to know what it actually was?
Yeah.
All right, step 1. Form a stovetop by creating a large rectangle of white concrete with a lip and a back panel of white concrete. Add redstone lanterns, black concrete, and banners to give the impression of controls.
Yeah, a lot of that got lost in translation.
Little bit, eh? Step 2. In the central part of the stove, create a hob using coal blocks as grates. Use light gray concrete or another silverish block to create a stock pot on top of the hob. It should have said hob, it says hub. And use colored glass to make flames. So it should have been a stove with a big pot on top of it.
And then I would have had spots to put my chickens.
Right. Step
I
3.
see, I see.
So see, I read it perfect.
Natural. Step 3. Using multiple layers of brown stained glass inside the pot, create the impression of a dark broth. Use item frames to put chicken and vegetables in the broth. Add a ladle
did that.
of your favorite color.
I did the iron frames with chicken and vegetables.
All right,
I
can
win.
somebody explain what is the iron here?
That was
Yeah.
from my use light gray concrete or other silver blocks to make a fireball. And so I was like, I went with iron.
That explains
and-
everything and nothing.
Jordan,
It
have you ever
didn't-
seen a bowl?
No.
He's starving. Please
Listen,
don't
my brain was on industrial chemistry, and so I was thinking of like not kitchen, even though I should have been thinking kitchen,
Uh-huh.
but I was not on kitchen.
All
There's
right
no
then.
excuses, okay? There's no excuses, but it happened.
All right, y'all are going to make me get rid of all the chickens, aren't you? Chrono, get over here and start reading.
Hold on.
Oh, Fire says maybe it's like a range vent. So yeah, we're going to call it a range vent. It's pointed the wrong direction, but there you go.
It's in the range.
I forgot in creative when you pick up something, you just have infinite of that something. And so I thought I was going to run out of eggs. But after about the 30th egg, I didn't run out. So I'm sorry,
No.
but it tickled me, and I couldn't help it. I'm
Don't
sorry.
let chickens tickle you.
Y'all.
That's weird.
Why'd you have to go there?
What? Are we, hold on.
I was burying the books.
I went to wipe my eyes, and because I was eating spicy stuff, my eyes are now watering extremely. And
Have you tried wiping
the
them?
tear. Not with my hands. Not again.
He needs some milk.
Chrono, you ready?
All right. Anyway, are we ready for this reveal?
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
3, 2,
sorry.
1. Boop.
This one turned out
Okay.
pretty nice. I don't know if it's anything like what you were expecting, but it turned out pretty nice.
I like this one.
Well,
This is cute.
I do have a confession to make.
Uh-huh.
I had no idea what it was supposed to look like because
Uh-huh.
I asked Grok to generate these instructions for me. And so all I verified was that the build would be possible based on the original translation. Like, could it be done in vanilla Minecraft without any special things?
All right.
And so,
So this is
I'm
what Brock
reasonably-
envisioned in his world.
well, I told it. I gave it instructions. I said, give me instructions, and then 3 steps, no more than 200 characters per step. I want to build a bridge over a lake. And this is what it gave me.
It did that.
I mean, it's more
Yeah.
like a bridge over a puddle, but yes.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
a
know
big
why.
puddle.
So that's what I find interesting because the dimensions were not specified. It just picked some dimensions. But anyway, all right. So
I
step
prefer
one.
the third dimension.
Step one: dig a hole about 2 blocks in size, 8 by 8, and fill it with water. I mean, it's
Mhm,
straightforward.
mhm.
It's not boring at all.
I felt pretty good about this one.
Yeah,
All right.
I feel like you
So
did
cool. All right. Step 2, in the translated instructions: build a large 3-block bridge in the middle of the lake, with planks on the ground and rocks on each side.
I
Again-
felt like compared to the size of the pond, that was a very large bridge.
Yeah. I noticed that too. But you know what? I'm willing to let it slide because it looks like something real.
All right, and then build a large 3-block bridge in the middle of the lake with planks on the ground and rocks on each. I'm sorry, I flipped the
That's-
page.
yeah.
At each end of the bridge are stone pillars decorated with flowers, and the sides of the bridge are decorated with wooden panels. Again, nicely interpreted.
All right.
I feel
Now,
like we did that thing.
I know it's not as chaotic or insane as I had hoped. Now, to be fair, I translated the instructions a couple of different ways, and they came out the same. So if we look at the OG instructions,
uh-huh.
it was dig an 8 by 8 hole, 2 blocks deep, fill with water. Straightforward. Translated, I couldn't make it sound bad. I couldn't add words for it
You
to
can
come out
always add words.
uninterpretable, And then the next part, build a 3-block wide bridge across the lake's center with wood planks for the base and stone bricks on edges, which is very specific. We lost some of the specificity, I suppose.
We did.
And then page 3, place stone pillars at both ends, put some flowers on top, and line the sides of the bridge with wood fences for decoration. Which, I mean, it translated. I don't know. I find the translation for mine. Maybe the instructions were too simple.
I
and
think they
was
were just too
thinking
short.
maybe-
I
When
added
when
the
we
fences
publish
'cause
the
it
home
felt
edition
kind
of this
lame.
game, we'll make sure to be more specific about how to do that.
And maybe we shouldn't use someone who speaks all the languages, because I bet Grok speaks all the languages.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
Grok
so
is
that's
like, this will translate good.
I mentioned to Denali because we went back and forth last night because he didn't know what the build was, but I was like, hey, I'm using Grok to translate it, and I had to coerce it into not correcting anything. I was like, no, leave it raw and stupid.
Yeah, so I
Here,
tried this in
Chrono,
Claude.
adults agree for your books.
I told Claude to make instructions and then to translate it to one language to the next, to the next, to the next. And then at the end, I said, all right, now translate the last one to English. And it's just like, oh, we went full circle. Here's the original instructions.
It's like, yeah, that's what happened. It was too
Yeah.
close.
See, that's why I just did Google Translate and manually
Yeah.
press the button.
I did that for the real ones. So
fun times. I did that, and it was very close to what Grok put out. So I just left it alone. I was like, I don't know what to do. So I'm sorry, mine was boring and not as entertaining.
Get a
My
worse
instructions were originally worse, but I realized it's because I had messed up. And at one point, instead of putting the right language, it was like in Welsh, and I accidentally put that it was in Russian or something. And so it was
You had the wrong
okay,
source language?
This is the Russian. And so it kind of went off the rails. Look, one of the lines was like, in the boudoir over there in English. And I was like, oh gosh.
Okay.
All right.
Well, moving on.
Yep. It's just gonna permanently close that.
It was such a letdown that we just have to move on. Oh yeah, I should grab some books. I was just looking at you guys, looking all contemplative over there.
I like to contemplate chests full of books.
It's very
Makes me
interesting.
feel smart.
Now, I'm just gonna say I don't think that this is really going to mean anything to anybody when we open it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it's more philosophical.
It's something.
So, Jordan,
I felt
here's what we're gonna do. When you read your steps, at the end of it, just give us your artist interpretation of this masterpiece that you have created, okay?
I think we
Of-
need to
of
explain
what do you mean?
how
Of,
we
like-
read it too.
Because clearly you intended this to be more of a performance piece than an actual art fixture.
okay, it's art, but the art is in building it.
Right, performance
That's
piece.
what you have to come to realize. Okay, feast your eyes. Actually, I guess I haven't seen it either. Feast your eyes. Oh my goodness!
What is on
What
the wall?
in the world is this?
This is art, according to you, sir.
Art Del Jordan.
It's something. All right.
All right.
Step 1. The left side makes a beautiful open box. I hope I hope your life is full. Check out the contents.
Well, now I have to check out the content. They're all
There's
empty.
nothing.
Right?
Contents?
Okay,
I
wait,
didn't
wait,
even have step
wait.
1, and I
wait.
looked through the boxes.
You gotta understand. It was an artistic piece. It said you have to say it said, I hope your life is full, and then I looked at my life and it was empty. So the box is empty as well.
This is a very dark
no.
art piece for the amount of color in it.
Listen, it wasn't supposed to be dark.
But it
You
did
should have
make
like put a
beautiful
Bible in it
open
or
box.
something, you know?
Yeah.
Uh,
All right,
I need to
all
know
right.
how step 2 came about. I'm so excited for this one. Because
But hey,
Now.
can we all agree this is
Now.
a beautiful left side of a box?
it is. It's a
It-
left
it
side,
is
and it is
very
open.
nice.
And
This
I
is
And empty.
decided
exactly
to
what I
make
wanted.
my box out of box.
This is it's something. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Step 2. Mom. It was really a disaster.
And it is. And it is.
I'll
come,
tell you what.
come inside the box to understand what I did here. Now, just as one other piece of explanation, I tried to get an Alex head, but who is the only canonical mother in all of Minecraft?
The dragon.
The dragon.
Leander Dragon.
She's a lovely lady.
She lays eggs. That means she is canonically female.
fair enough.
Now, you can't use... Fire says turtles. You can't actually do turtles because you can't
Yo.
differentiate which one is which. Same with villagers.
I feel like I'm in class.
Fair point. I see how you
yes.
got there.
I will say this does make it feel like it's a disaster.
And I love the very bad.
It's performance. It's performance, you know?
Like, these two are having a conversation over here. And
Look,
this one
we
just
all
showed up, heard
appreciate
yelling, and went,
these.
very bad.
And I like how this emphasizes the aspect of performance art because you really have to come inside the piece to experience it.
Yeah.
The only way you can see it is from the inside. you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just thought it was just signs. I didn't know there were words till it went in.
All right,
Alright.
step 3.
Step 3. This is where it gets tough.
Oh,
Tie a ribbon
You
around your
telling me?
neck and try to smile. Don't show me your beauty. You don't want to be surprised.
all right. I think Jordan has mother issues.
God, left again.
I feel like this wasn't a build babble. It was just Jordan going, I need help, and I
It
have
was
3 people that
therapeutic.
can maybe help me.
Just a therapy session in
promise-
3 parts.
I promise it wasn't, but it sure seems like it.
I cannot wait to read the
Who
original.
built this? Who built step 3? That is Chrono,
This
right?
was me. So I walk in and
It's a
I
bow
open,
tie.
I open the thing and then I don't understand. So I was like, okay, ribbon, bow tie, smiley face. I tried to smile. Sure, it works. And then I was like, man, I don't know what to do. So I built some snow golems.
I mean, that was a surprise, I will say.
I was surprised.
They
I
have all
shouldn't have been.
vacated. Well, this one came back, but you know. I
Okay,
had six.
so
Okay.
So I'm gonna read the original instructions.
Yes,
and then
please
I
do,
want
please
you guys to guess what it's supposed to be. Okay. Okay.
There's
So-
the surprise.
Build a fancy box with the top side open to the back. Make it colorful and vibrant. Make
Mhm.
sure it's big enough to have something inside.
I did pretty good.
Okay.
Built half a box.
Add.
I made
A-
it colorful and vibrant.
It is very colorful and vibrant. Step 2. Add a bouncy, colorful cloth thing
I think I know
coming
what
out
this
of the middle.
is.
Make sure that it comes out of the top.
How did you
How did it translate to mom, mom, mom? I need to know.
That is where I was left confused because I translated it and then it looked strange in whatever language I had, and then I
Uh-huh.
translated it back to English and it went to mom, mom, mom.
Fair
How
enough.
we got there, I don't know, but we ended there. Step 3.
All right.
Add a head to the end of the cloth thing. Put a
Mhm,
big
mhm.
smile on the face. Give it some fancy eyebrows. I guess just make it look good. You don't want to scare them.
I know what it is, and I'm pretty sure my chat does too.
I have no clue.
Chrono?
Is it a Jack in the Box?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we turned a
Oh,
jack
okay.
into a box
It
to a
was-
full-blown therapy session.
I mean, to be honest, Jack in the Boxes are really scary anyways, so you might need therapy after seeing one.
Maybe that's why it was calling out for mom.
Snow Golem is happy now.
Uh,
Did you shear?
I
Okay.
shaved his head.
okay, so that is round 1, and yeah,
Oh gosh.
fine, Chrono. We'll let people see yours. It actually does look good. So It's only the instructions that need to be-
No.
it's the instructions that need to be hidden.
It's fine. It's fine.
Uh,
Well, how
let's-
about the great?
let's take a
books?
break though, but before round 2, so that we can run ads and hydrate and all that other good stuff. I'm just gonna see.
No, nobody's pressing buttons to tell me to. I forgot to drink water today.
Well, I can't. I'm not actually in your chat. I was trying to get back far enough I could see the whole thing, but Jordan's just disappears when you get far enough away.
I know, right? Wow, Jordan.
All right.
It's something.
You take your mom issues.
All right. I'm gonna mute up, and we'll say somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes, depending on how quickly we get back.
Okay.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna use this time to fix the books on mine so they match what everybody else did. Because I screwed up.
And now we all know you screwed up. Wow.
No, because it did it earlier. It was fine.
All right, I am back. Wife is a little bit struggling at the moment. She... Hang on one second. How do I... I don't know. Anybody... Oh, wait, and it's... Yeah, there we go. She was struggling a little bit with her head and stomach, so she's laying down at the moment. I'm sure she'll be all right, but you know, prayers appreciated. Shield, thank you very much. And now that I have some proper time here, let me make sure I've said hello to everybody. Got Lulu, Vol, Shield, Fire, Skybutter, Julio Basoko, or sorry, Boscolo. Welcome in on the YouTube side. I saw you in there earlier, but we were in the midst of it. And Knight. Yeah, thanks, Fire. I'm sure that she will recover, but it's never fun in the moment. Okay. Interesting. People are going around doing things, but they're not unmuted. Okay. Okay, I am back.
Hi, back. I'm dead.
Hi, back up. Stop stealing my jokes.
I didn't steal your jokes. I'm a dad. I'm obligated.
I'm a cool dad. It's all good.
I don't think that's how that works.
I have a sweatshirt that says "Cool Mom" on it.
Oh.
And I always tell people I'm not like other moms because I don't even have kids.
But
How to?
if it's a sweatshirt, how is it cool?
It's a good question, but I wear it when it's cool. So
Why is there one red block on the back of two of these?
shh, shh. Let it
Don't
happen.
question it.
Never
Listen,
mind.
I'm just saying.
I
I'm just
happen to
saying.
be using red blocks on both of those. I'm
Uh-huh.
not saying it was my fault. I'm just saying things happen when you're clicking and you don't normally use a mouse and keyboard.
Wow, imagine.
All right, y'all ready for round two?
I mean,
It can't
I
get
was
any worse,
almost
right?
done
It can-
murdering all the chickens.
You know,
I
you
am
can
playing
just use
Chicken
a
Murder
single
Simulator.
command. For
Yeah, I was like,
that.
I love murdering chimkins.
Chimkins.
Okay. Y'all ready?
As I'll ever be.
All right.
There's your sword.
Thanks. So this time, go left.
Left?
Yeah. So Jordan, you're going down to green.
Oh, that's gonna be so good.
That's
I now
a
know who's getting
scary
my
thing to
favorite
hear.
step. I know who's getting my favorite step now.
Okay. Mute up and read your first step with your chat, and then come back,
Story
please.
time.
All right. What do we got? Okay. Build a 3-story stone tower along the wall in a 5x5 space. That is a very reasonable request. So, we're just going to get us some stones. And that's probably enough. And then we'll unmute. All right. Grab some blocks if you haven't already.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad.
I'm not even your fake dad.
That's right.
Jordan and Chrono are awfully quiet.
I'm deep in thought.
I'm interpreting here.
It's just that I'm exceptionally loud. Sorry. As the representative of all women, I have to be.
Oh my.
Wow.
No comment.
You don't have to be.
I'm staying out of this one.
I like.
I still need to get married.
Hey, my
I
wife's
recommend
not
it.
home. She's not here to smack me.
Well, yeah, but
I will
if I-
text her.
All right,
If my
so
reputation keeps going this way.
I think we should start now.
Okay.
All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is actually a reasonable sort of
Gotta read this again.
build here.
All right.
Mm.
You know what? Interpretation is key.
Interpretation is interesting. 1. Oops. 2. 3.
I feel like this
Oh,
was
oh.
very open-ended and I can have fun with it.
Yeah, open-ended.
Like a question. I just remembered I could fly.
Oh, you.
All right.
I'm having a great
I have no
time.
questions.
I have so many questions.
I thought I had questions, and then it just got worse.
I'm changing my mind on some of my blocks.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, no, don't change your mind.
Might actually have time for this.
I'm taking my time like I have some. I need to speed up.
Be like Denali and have his fancy commands.
Oh, command. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be efficient.
I wouldn't want to
Efficient.
accidentally kill all the snowmen.
I wouldn't want to be a fish, you're right.
I need some input here.
I am sorry. I had caffeine before this stream and I apologize for my behavior.
I gotta be honest, if you stopped drinking caffeine, we might stop inviting you.
Oh, okay then.
It's just so much more fun like this.
I should have had some caffeine, to be honest.
No matter how much caffeine I get, I just sound more tired.
Maybe you should drink less caffeine.
Who would dare?
Yeah, but then I just sound monotone and not tired.
Maybe that's just your voice.
It is. It doesn't make for a very lively career though.
It's
I almost said
fine.
something and I stopped myself.
I have so much time on this build.
I don't know how much time we have either, so.
You have a minute and a half left.
Ah!
Deep breaths, deep breaths.
Dude, you assume I'm breathing.
Let's see.
Today, we will be doing breathing exercises.
No, not exercise.
And when you ask me how I got all this done, the answer is going to be commands.
So how did you get all this done?
Magic.
That's not what you said the answer was! I caught you in a lie!
Command magic. 30 seconds.
And on the first
might be
day,
able to
God
finish.
said, "Let there be light."
Mm.
And then he said it was good. Okay, I think I did everything this said to do. I think this is actually legitimately kind of cute. I like it. I'm proud of myself.
Very good. I'm glad.
Thanks, Dad.
You're not my child. And your time is up.
No. Can I? delete
Yes,
this?
your
No,
time is
leave it
up.
There. Too bad. No, it isn't.
Time is up.
refuse. I don't subscribe to your time.
You know what? If you're watching on YouTube, though, you should subscribe and like.
All right, scoot over.
We're still going left.
Yes.
No, we're just go back and forth.
That's just one over.
All right, remember, we're on step 2 now.
Step 3. Got it.
Thank you, Chrono.
You're welcome.
Fire says Zuma Void from Hermitcraft shared a video comparing his first video to one of his then recent videos, and said he started out pretty monotone. So, there you go, Jordan.
Oh, there's hope.
All right, mute up
What if I
and
want to stay monotone?
then stop practicing. All right, mute up and read step 2.
All right.
Okay. Leave the door in the same place. Done. Do it better in front of a mirror. You can add a picture if necessary. Okay. Jordan wrote this one too, didn't he? Yeah.
What am I
Uh-huh.
supposed to do?
Step 2.
No. You misunderstood. Step 2
Hmm.
has a lot of instructions.
Then I recommend you get
So-
building.
Jordan, I just have one question for you.
Yeah.
What is wrong
Yes.
with you?
I
Listen,
think he didn't
I-
translate things correctly.
I think I did.
Did
And
you
I think
hire a
all-
3-year-old to translate it? Is
That's
that why we have
that's
mom,
an
mom,
idea for
mom?
Next time.
No. I don't know why my translations came out so strange.
We should get kids to describe the builds next time,
But they
and then
did.
have to build off the description of a child.
That would be very interesting. As you all know, children love Minecraft.
Dude,
As a
They do.
child, I yearned for the mines.
All right, I'm starting the timer.
All right,
Go.
okay.
Bing bong.
Ah!
What? What is
This
this?
is nice. Why is there so much stuff?
Okay.
Oh. That was not what I expected.
Fire, I would watch that.
So,
Hang on. I need to check something real quick.
You're okay. It's all right. You're good.
Okay.
Just trust what your eyes are telling you.
Hang on. I am quite certain this is not what was intended, but it is what you're getting.
I have no idea how these are supposed to look. I'm not well versed enough in this game.
See, you think supposed to look, and I think, how can I make it look like literally anything at the moment?
Fair.
are you perfecting some performance art again?
I hope not.
I think he is. Don't let him lie. Call him out.
Chat, y'all see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Thank you, chat.
Chat, you have no clue what I'm doing right now. It makes no sense.
Chat, I'm following the instructions verbatim.
Chat, I have extra time, and we all know I don't deal well with that, so let's make art.
I don't talk to my chat.
Hey, Jordan's chat, I believe in you. I believe you're real.
No. Fire, it said not to touch that.
What?
Oh, sorry, answering my chat. Because I talked to my chat.
Guys, what if we all pretended to have chats?
I got a question.
And they're not just
but
the voices inside our head.
It might give away something. I gotta look it up. I don't know if I have time. Let's just abandon that plan then.
I'm landscaping.
I'm pretty sure that I'm done.
I'm done too, that's why I'm landscaping.
Just in general, I'm done.
I guess I could, like...
You can
Yeah.
landscape. When all else fails, you can landscape.
I'll tell you what I cannot do is spell.
Neither can Kimberly. It's okay.
Hey! I
Hey.
won my spelling bee, excuse you.
You got stung by a bee?
I got stung by a bee?
Yeah, my name's Jordan with a B. There's a bee?
Oh, I was making fun of Amber Heard, but sure.
Jorban.
Jordan.
So interestingly enough, I have another friend whose name is Jordan, and that is what we call her occasionally if we need to differentiate.
Wait, you have friends that are girls? Whoa.
In my
You're
imagination.
cooler than I
Only in my imagination.
Okay, so funny story. I brushed my phone and the timer went away. So I think that we're getting close to 5 minutes.
I need to finish my landscaping, so...
Just pull up your YouTube stream and see where the time is. Then go back 5 minutes.
Well, I'm looking at my chat log for that.
Like, if I could have about 45 more seconds, that would be perfect.
That's probably about what you have.
Okay, awesome, sweet. So it's perfect.
Oh, perfect.
Very nice.
I mean, I did what the build said. I want to finish landscaping.
Uh-huh.
This is not part of my instructions. I just really want to landscape.
She just really wants to play regular Minecraft.
This really would have
I miss
been...
The Sims, guys.
This would have made more sense if it were rotated 90 degrees. Just saying.
You'd make more sense rotated 90 degrees.
All right, time's up.
What is that even supposed to mean?
I don't know.
The knowledge that sounded so retaliatory. Like, all right, on that note, your time's up. You're gonna sass me. You're out.
I know y'all are just gonna ignore me and finish
lightheaded from
anyways.
Hey, I follow the rules mostly.
I mean, I did finish. What do you
Uh-huh,
mean?
Rotate.
I'm lightheaded from laughing. I need you to understand that.
I was putting away all my things.
I can't wait to have an existential crisis with this one.
Oh, I didn't even use these because they weren't in my hotbar.
All right. Mute up and read step 3, please. Fire said, add a second door, maybe a double door, which is not a double door. I did see that.
I did see that too.
Oh, did I unmute myself as well? It's a good thing I didn't actually read this stuff. Listen, it's late. All right. Step 3. Electricity is generated from floating electricity. Place a beer lamp in the glass window. What? Electricity is generated from floating electricity. Place a beer lamp in the glass window. Sure.
I'm hearing weird noises.
Are you?
Like
Yeah.
what?
I might be going insane. I don't know. I don't know Minecraft noises.
Oh, Minecraft. Also, I just read my instructions and they seem perfectly normal, and I'm kind of confused because they sound like regular instructions.
Are you on mine? Because it did sound like
No,
regular
I'm on
instructions.
Jordan's.
Uh-oh.
And it sounds normal.
Don't be fooled.
I'm
So you either
scared.
crossed the line or you're about to encounter something major.
Oh, good. What?
Maybe I'm having an existential crisis.
Well, my art over there had an existential crisis, so it wouldn't be the first.
All right,
Oh,
let's find out if
no.
Crumbly has an
Call me
existential
art,
crisis.
thanks.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Open them up.
Ah!
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay, I'm about to ruin this. Because of the instructions, honestly. Uh-huh. I think I kind of have an idea of what's going on here, but that probably means that I'm wrong.
That's okay. Oh my. Huh? All right. This makes sense in a insane kind of way.
I broke bedrock. No one saw that.
Okay, now...
I don't like how easy this one is.
Doesn't it creep you out when it's easy?
Like, it shouldn't be this easy.
I'm sorry.
Why is it this straightforward?
I'm very confused by why my instructions make sense.
Move, you thing!
Wow.
Sorry, it wouldn't move.
Glad my name's not you thing. Jeez. Why don't you just build a
Let's
bridge
see.
and get over it?
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going on about.
Neither do we.
It's the caffeine talking.
No, it's the lack thereof.
I got a question.
No.
Is it possible to fill up a decorated pot?
Yes.
I mean, you can
It
put
holds
stuff
one
in
stack.
it.
Oh, you mean like with a plant, like for flower plots?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You can just like put it in a flower pot on top of it, and then put something in the flower pot. But no.
I know. Okay. All right then. Fine.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
I'll do it myself.
Let's just say. Oh, that worked out perfect.
Hey guys, I'm landscaping again.
You want to come landscape mine for a little bit?
I am landscaping yours.
Ah, true. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'm such a good landscaper. I was there before you even asked. Now, some people might call that trespassing, but
It's just it's
You know,
it's productive marketing.
it
It's
is.
like the guys that throw mud
Initiative.
on your
It's
windshield
initiative.
and then wash your windshield and expect you to pay them. And it's like it would have been fine if you hadn't done what you did.
I don't know what to do with the second half of this instruction.
I'm so glad you got that one.
Because the thing that it's referencing doesn't exist.
No, it does. Totally does.
Okay, hang on.
You know, I feel like Jordan's isn't that weird this time.
So basically what you're saying
Only
is
one way
that
to
you
find
now
out.
have as much need of therapy as he does.
Bro,
Congrats
we can
on
go to
achieving-
therapy together. Maybe we can get a discount.
That'd be nice.
I mean, if we're gonna have to go, we might as well get a discount, right?
This is like a therapy
Exactly.
Groupon.
That would be awesome,
I forgot about Groupon.
dude. Maybe it'll be in like, like Groupon's always like this weird spot. So it's like we get group therapy for cheap, but we also have to go to Tibet.
Back alley group therapy. It's just some dudes in like
It's like Temu group therapy.
I love Taboo.
you just get slapped. You like
18
bring a problem,
seconds.
they're like, stop it. Hold on, I'm not done.
You will be in 10 seconds.
No, I won't.
You need like a teleport command to knowledge.
There is a teleport command.
No, you need a teleport command.
You need like one on a hotkey to just stop people.
All right, time is up.
Okay.
This is
wait,
not
I gotta,
related.
I
And
gotta,
I was
Bill,
nice,
I
and I
just
gave you an extra,
discovered
like,
you
4
can
seconds.
take paintings.
I gotta boop the button. I gotta tell you, the noise is coming from in there. Kind of annoying.
Okay, the last thing I did had nothing to do with the instructions. I just discovered you could pick paintings, and I wanted to see paintings.
Wait, yours. All right, everybody down to purple. We need to explain this, or have this explained to us.
I think this one's.
I feel like it's
I
gonna
think
be
this one's gonna be
normal.
pretty good. I feel like this one's gonna be pretty good.
I'm ready. Wait, no, I'm not. I gotta grab the book.
Uh huh.
You know, you give me that like I feel like you're taking notes.
Uh huh.
I feel like you're taking notes, and I'm being judged.
I cannot wait. Just
All right.
ignore the part on the
Everybody
wall
judge
that was
Jordan.
Just me discovering paintings.
All right, are you ready to judge? Put on your judgmental hats.
I don't have.
I
The only hat I
present
have.
to you. I present to you. Voila.
Well, okay.
Ew, it's
Okay.
It's not half bad.
Love you.
I landscaped a little.
Uh huh. I actually did too. Just a tiny bit. The little flowers here.
Neat.
All right, Jordan.
first place. Okay,
You win.
step 1. Place it in the middle of the table. But don't put too many.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's key.
Yeah,
Wash
don't
it
put
with
too many.
water. A new door has been added to the side of the building.
Okay, so we're
Ah,
watching
that's where the
zombie
door
heads.
came
I
from.
like this interpretation.
I
Okay.
had step 1 here.
So what was your step 1?
I built the table and then put stuff on it,
Uh-huh. You did.
and then
But
you're
not too
washing it.
many.
But then the new door in the side of the stone building.
It's a very tall
like
table
it, I
compared
like
to
it.
the building. But I'll let that slide.
Yeah, I was like, I could build it very giant. But then I was like, I don't have time to do the stone wall. And then I was like, okay, the scale's just gonna not make sense. I tried to build the chair, and that's why there were 2 pieces of fence right here,
Oh.
and I ran out of time. You were like, time, and I was like, dang it.
No chance for you.
All right.
All right,
Now
all right.
step 2 is going to make a little bit more sense, but not much.
Leave the door in the same place. Do it better in front of a mirror.
Okay.
You can add a picture if necessary.
All right. So I did, in fact, leave this door exactly where it is. I didn't even open it. Right.
That's key.
Good
But
job.
then I
You
did,
did it.
a better building on the mirror side of this with a picture inside because I had that option. And you'll notice I did not put a door over here either because it said, leave the door where it is.
Yeah.
That's true.
Smart.
And that's
And it was
that's the
necessary to have a
see
picture.
this
I like
this
that.
one over here. This is a second place building
I
there,
like
wall,
it, I like
and this
it.
is the first
Oh,
place.
that's because first place because it's better.
Yes,
Got it.
yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Step 3. Put a bridge over the water near the door. I don't want to break the rock.
Okay.
That's
so
existential.
Hmm.
my first thing I came across was there was no water. So I was like, there needs to be water. And I said, and what does a bridge do? It goes from place to place. So
Wow.
Approved.
That's why I
Approved.
did it there. And it was close to the door. I was like, it's close to the door. So I built water and then I built a bridge so that you could all get over it.
I've been trying to.
All right,
And then
hang
I
on.
discovered you could pick all the paintings. Look at this one though. This is a really cute one.
Hang on, your
Had nothing
instructions.
to do with the prompt.
Your instructions didn't have paintings.
I just discovered paintings.
Aha. Okay.
Which I
find very
look at the
curious,
originals,
Quimbly.
shall we?
Okay, the original says, put a river down the center of the plot. Don't make it too big. Make sure it has some seagrass in the bottom. Add a portal to the side of the plot.
Oh.
Well then,
So
We ended up with water.
we did
We
get
did,
water.
and it's in the center.
It
and
is
it's
in the
not
center.
Too big.
there's-
And
It's
doors
very
are
much.
a
I mean,
kind
if
of
anything, it's too
portal.
small.
Doors are a kind of portal. is all
They
I'm
are.
gonna say.
They are.
That's true. That's true. Step 2. Add a portal to the side. How did I... Don't worry about the instructions. Make it fancy with some ornate glasswork. You could also add some paintings if you want.
I know you said not to, but I'm very worried about that first
So I
part.
added these paintings.
You were not step 2.
I
You
also
weren't
didn't
step
read
2.
these instructions.
Step 3. Put a bridge over the water to the portal. Make sure that it is made out of stone. You don't want it to burn down.
That's an odd
Dang it,
thing
my
to
brain is
specify.
burning.
Well, so part of the problem is as you well know, I don't tend to use a lot of words. And so I wrote my instructions for this one, and I went back and I looked, and they were like a total of like 10 words each. And I was like, okay, I'll make it longer. But I like the premise. And it came out like this.
Well, at least
I
I don't
love it.
feel like I'm staring at Cthulhu.
I do,
That's true.
but it's a good feeling.
All right, Chrono, you ready?
Oh no. I mean, and I don't expect this to be bad.
How did I end up without a book 3? Okay.
Move that bus.
What?
You never watch home makeover shows where there's always a bus blocking the house? And then they all shout, move that bus! And that bus moves and they're like, that's our house!
All right. 3, 2, 1. Booping the button.
Boop at the bad boy.
Okay.
Well, okay. All right. I'm gonna be up front. I don't know what this one was supposed to look like, but I'm pleased.
Was this another
I
grok?
said It's another grok.
Well,
Okay.
Grok has some
Okay.
explaining
Okay,
to do.
I'm gonna preface this with the other one. I said, Grok, give me instructions on how to build a bridge over water in Minecraft. Like, assume I'm in creative mode. I have access to all materials. This one, I said, okay, given the building instructions you just generated, do something else.
Uh-huh.
And I wasn't very specific, so I think this is neat.
Well, you can definitely get to the top of this tower. You can't do anything else in it.
I think as we read the instructions, it'll be clear what happened.
You are very optimistic.
I don't think it will be.
I didn't say it would make sense. I just said it would make sense how it happened.
No, I don't think it.
Uh.
All right, let's look at. All right, what's step 1? I'm sorry, I was looking at the tower. Anyway, build a 3-story stone tower along the wall in a 5x5 space.
Now,
All right.
you'll notice this is a 5x5 space, which makes the interior 3x3.
Fair enough. Good job.
And there were 3 stories when I got here.
There were. That was intentional. I counted them out.
Yes.
All right. All right. So step 2, very simple. A spiral stone staircase was built inside the tower, leading to the upper tower.
So the whole like ceiling thing kind of got in the way of my spiral staircase,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, okay, we have ladders and a spiral staircase. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Fair. Fair.
So basically there's a staircase, but no floor to get off on.
Yeah.
No, there's no landing.
So
There's
and
not
since
even
the
upper
spiral
tower.
staircase was so quick, I put all the pretty different ground down, and I actually really liked how the ground turned out. I might use that in my survival.
Hang on. If you did all that, what did Jordan do?
All right. So this was
Hey,
step
hey,
3.
listen, okay?
Step 3. Step 3. Vines were planted on the shiny stones on the sides of the tower. and flowers were planted at the base of the tower. So Quibbly just is like doing all kinds of extra stuff,
Well, I did the grass. I didn't put any flowers.
but there are
Okay.
So when I came in, the mycelium and rooted dirt and podzol and path blocks were all there, but I did the flowers and the vines.
Got it. Got
Yeah, I
it.
like it.
Yeah. it was
Did
a
you
group
also do
effort.
the glowberries?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
See, if I hadn't have landscaped, his job would have been much harder.
That is true.
No, I think it looks cool. It's like a swamp tower.
It looks like a thing.
All right. So the original instructions were in a 5x5 area, build a 3-block high tower with cobblestone. I'm telling you, with cobblestone with a door on one wall. So did we get a door?
We did get a door.
We did get a door.
Yeah, it's
We
a
did
dark
get
oak door.
Okay.
It's not
Nice.
cobblestone,
Okay.
but you know.
Hey, it's fine. Okay, step 2, build a spiral staircase inside the tower using stone slabs leading to the top platform.
I did use slabs.
Too bad
You
there's
did
no
use
top
slabs.
platform.
Okay. There's not a top platform. And it's okay. All right, and then the last step, add vines on the tower sides. Place glowstone at the top and surround the base with lily pads.
The
Okay,
lily
close.
I'll take it. GG's.
No glowstone, but
No glowstone.
pretty good. Pretty good.
But glowberries.
That's true.
Yeah, we got some glow. So
Yeah,
good job
it
interpreting
works.
that, everybody.
With our 3 brain cells combined.
Wait, there's 4 of us.
With
I
our
don't have
3
one.
brain cells.
Quibbly accounted for her presence.
It's so good to know Chrono thinks that women are brainless.
No, just you.
By the way,
I have
Chrono
no
and I
part
are
of this.
friends
Getting
IRL. I
out of
can make
this
these
is I would like
jokes.
to have a chance at a wife.
Look, Chrono and I are friends IRL. These are all fair jokes, okay? Disclaimer.
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 All right, y'all.
Disclaimer. I'm trying to.
y'all.
I'd like to disclaim him. Gonna text your wife.
I mean, sure.
All right, y'all
Say
ready?
hi.
I don't even remember
Yeah.
what this build is, so. Oh,
Ooh, pretty.
okay. Oh, I'm starting to remember now. Ah, yes, it makes sense now. Okay.
Does it?
Well,
I
except for all the
love this.
paintings.
This is
No, the paintings. The paintings will make sense.
this is so cute.
Okay.
Which I find weird that Quibbly had paintings in hers that she put of her own volition.
All right. Step 1. The outside of the building will be covered in white concrete to create an enclosed space. Be careful not to damage the painted parts. Decorate your floor with colorful rugs and concrete structures.
So that was my step. And as you can see, white concrete outside. But I was like, that's boring if I don't put windows. So I made windows. And then it said colorful carpets. So in honor of Chrono and his distaste for ink, I used cyan.
Well played. Well played.
Gotcha.
Pick up on that.
Ah.
It just felt like one of those 90s binders.
It's a trapper keeper.
Colors that
I
are
will.
Yeah.
I will say, whenever I walked in, my immediate thought was, "Is this like early '90s?"
No, it's a colored printer.
Is it an early 90s color printer? All right, step 2. Place shelves on the wall and place a toy on each shelf. This game is specifically designed for pandas, so be careful not to get too excited. Toys, balls, and blocks are fine, but avoid sharp or hard objects.
I like you're interpreting this as the walls and not the building.
Well. Here be the issue. I can't put shelves on walls that only have windows.
Yep.
That is true.
Modern
True.
building design is terrible.
Yeah. So I will also say
Accurate.
about these instructions, pandas are amusing to watch, but they are not exciting. So it's good that you don't get too excited about it.
I don't know. Do we
That's-
have any of the pandas that flip on their backs and just lay on them because they're lazy? I don't see any. There's
haven't
some
seen
really
it
One
yet.
cute
doing
ones.
it earlier.
No, there's one that like lives on its back because it's a lazy one. It does that
There's one-
like
That
all
is
the time.
The most accurate kind of panda.
Yeah.
All right, step 3. Draw a panda playing with toys on the floor and a panda eating bamboo on the wall. Don't use egg yolks. It's easy. Complete the design of your room with paintings, vases, furniture, etc. Okay, so that's why there's literally paintings everywhere.
Okay.
So this is your drawing of a panda?
No, I will own up that I felt 5 minutes was not long enough to draw a panda in any capacity. But when I got here, there were already pandas everywhere. So I was like, well, a drawing really doesn't do the real thing justice anyway. So I was like, there's enough pandas. And then I put some bamboo near the wall. I did not use any egg yolk. So no matter what anyone accuses me of, there are no egg yolks here.
I was
and then
kidding.
I put paintings and vases.
Don't get chickens in with
everywhere.
the pandas.
Oh, look at all that egg yolk. Oh.
All right, original instructions. Step
Yeah,
1.
Please, I need to know.
Create a roofless room by enclosing the front of the build area with white concrete. Be careful not to intersect the colored privacy wall.
Oh.
Cover the floor with whimsical shapes using colored wool and concrete.
Okay.
So we actually got close to that. And then
Yeah,
step 2
I mean,
happened.
The 90s are pretty whimsical.
Add shelves along the walls
Better
with
time.
toys on each shelf. The toys are for pandas, so make sure they are not too intricate. Dolls, balls, and blocks are appropriate, but avoid sharp or complicated objects.
That translated pretty well.
So
Yeah.
that's what these wool are supposed
Yeah.
to be. They're supposed to be balls.
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
Okay.
Although, how do you differentiate them from the blocks? Anyways, step
What
3.
blocks?
Oh, it said dolls, balls, and blocks. All right, step 3.
Yeah, I don't have that much imagination.
Build pandas playing with toys on the floor, and one eating bamboo against a wall. Do not use spawn eggs, that's too easy. Finish decorating the room with paintings, potted plants, and furniture.
To be fair, step 2 did the pandas, not step 3.
Interesting.
I did not use spawn eggs.
The translation added etc.
That's Google doing stuff.
That's kind of weird. I will say, on the whole, this is not far off of what I actually wrote.
It's not. It's just like, the little details got muddied
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
It's very
Chaos
whimsical.
happened.
Oh, you
I'm
put
telling
actual
you.
carpet here.
I'm
Got
not
it.
a fan of the panda noises.
I mean, I think I accomplished the whimsical carpet.
Yes, it's very 90s printer.
It's whimsical.
All right. Speaking of Quimbly's whimsies,
Whee!
Quimsies.
Whimsies. I can't wait to see how this turned out.
all right.
This magical, beautiful
well,
thing. Oh gosh.
We get a sneak preview.
Oh.
Well, okay then.
All right, let's
I think I
behind
can
door
explain-
number 4.
Well
I can
then.
explain-
Oh, okay.
Okay. I
This
see
is
some
not
of the
how I
things.
left it. Well, are you going to explain yourself?
Step 1. Make a small pond. Make it 2 to 3 blocks deep. To enhance the pond, you can add water lilies and small leaves.
Mm-hmm.
So, I see a small pond.
It has.
I see
Lily
lily
pads?
pads, stripped leaves.
Mm-hmm.
So, that part seems right.
Okay, so far so good.
Step 2. Plant cherry trees near the pond. Add beautiful flowers and everything becomes magical. Another red and white dress.
Yeah, I did. I had step 2. I
Where's
stuck
my red and
flowers.
white dress?
No, another wet. I thought it was just telling me another red and white dress. I spent all my time planting trees. I'm gonna be real honest. I put some saplings. I put some saplings, but then I like put blocks and tried to make like branches to put leaves and stuff on, and then placed flowers everywhere.
So what I'm
So
hearing
that's
is
why
step
there's a
3
tree
is where it went
sticking
off
through the wall because one of the saplings like exploded.
Step 3. Electricity is generated from floating electricity. Place a beer lamp in the glass window.
Now, I need to point something out here. I had step 3, and this is not how I left it. There are more leaves here than there were when I concluded.
Sapling grew.
The saplings grew up,
Left
which I didn't think they
saplings
would.
Yeah, I mean that has to have been what happened, for sure.
What happens when you flip the switch?
Uh-oh.
I need to know.
Flip the switch and find out.
Nothing.
It's a lamp.
It turns the lamp on.
I can't make specific kinds of lamps. It's just a lamp.
I like your lightning though. That's pretty cool.
Ah, thank you.
That is very good. I like it.
And then it's charging this up. It's generating electricity from the floating electricity.
Nice.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
All right,
All right.
English.
What's the OG?
Hold on. My OBS just disconnected completely.
Oh, good times.
It took a break.
I'm crashing.
You were the computer.
Caffeine wore off.
No, like my OBS won't reconnect. One second.
Is the internet having a... You did.
I don't know
Uh,
because
Did go robotic.
okay. I'm back. I'm back.
I'm back.
I didn't left this call or the server though. It was very confusing. Okay. Hi. I was warping all over the place though, and I was very confused. All right. So the original instructions said, create a small pond, make it 2 to 3 blocks deep, add lily pads and small drip leaves to the pond for ambiance. So we got
Okay,
that
so
part.
far so good.
So that part worked out. Step 2, create cherry blossom trees around the pond. Add pretty flowers to make it seem magical. A checkered red and white blanket for a picnic as well.
Okay, that one got
I
lost.
lost my blanket.
There's
I
also
wanted
no
there to
dress,
be a
I
little
noticed.
picnic blanket. I
Who
know,
was
no
supposed to put a dress
on
and didn't?
Chrono.
Me. It was
Chrono
me.
said
I ran
out of
I
time.
can't- Chrono
I
said I
spent-
can't have pretty dresses.
I spent all the time planting trees and flowers.
No dress for Quimbly.
Uh,
All right. Step 3. Create light with flying lanterns. Attach soul lanterns to single glass panes of many colors.
well, that has
Well,
nothing to do with
you-
electricity at all.
I know,
Two could be
right?
mini.
It's my favorite way to do glass panes with lanterns. It looks magical. Have you ever seen it? It's really pretty. Look, you do like doot, doot, doot. And then you put a little lantern underneath it like that. And it makes little floating lanterns everywhere and it's pretty.
Evil! Evil!
Hey, you broke the leaves.
That's okay.
Well, now it's ruined.
It's all ruined. Burn it
was
down.
It was perfect until you broke that leaf.
It was. It's so much less perfect now that I had to replace a leaf.
I don't know. The lightning. I like the lightning rod and the copper lights.
Mm-hmm.
And what was this part?
Well, I had to make a window.
Oh, and a beer lamp.
Yeah.
What is a beer lamp?
I don't know. You wrote it.
I interpreted that when you read it as like a beer sign, like like a light up sign you see at like a bar.
I like
Like
how Chrono
Corona.
thought
I could
outside
see
the
it.
box.
See, my builds are boring, but I enhanced everyone else's.
I don't think anything here was boring. Speaking of, why is this closed?
I was just pleased with just how similar some stuff was between all the builds
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah.
Like there were 2 with flowers and 2 that ended up with paintings.
I was just
Suspiciously.
look at the painting.
I think next time we'll have to do a themed one.
I think that I was thinking that when I was making the instructions, like, if we had a theme, this would be so much simpler.
Like,
Yeah.
like whimsical or
I'm gonna be honest. I'll struggle with that one.
Uh-huh.
All right, Jordan's next
Like,
therapy session.
Yeah, therapy.
The Great Depression.
All right.
That's just what I called Jordan's first build.
So I think that means it's time for me to end my stream.
Yeah.
Tune in next time when we give Jordan therapy.
Therapy.
Thank you everybody for playing. Thank you everybody for
Oh, no
watching.
problem.
Is anybody still streaming after this?
No.
Nope.
I think
And
I
That's a
used up
negative.
all my non-existent brain cells.
I say, are we gonna
Okay.
mass raid somebody? Because
Is there anybody?
I don't even know how to raid.
I've got a couple.
Raid
that I can.
Shadow
I
Legends.
can
Let's all
suggest.
raid Smart Alec.
Oh yeah,
He's live. Perfect.
All right.
perfect.
Jordan, I don't know if you have him on your follow, but he's Smart Alec Plays. I'll put it in the chat here.
I'll try and figure it out.
All right,
There you
guys. Yep. As Denali put so eloquently, we're gonna raid Smart Alec Plays.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching, and we're gonna raid over now.
Yeah, we're doing that now.
Right after the mandatory delay.
Mandatory. Are we pressing it early, or are we just waiting for the timer?
All right. I'm going now.
Me
Thanks.
too. Okay. Whee!